How does the general public feel reality TV has impacted society? Let's find out. How do you feel reality TV has affected society?
The trouble with reality TV is that I think too many people think it's real, when in fact it is scripted and it's not real. It's again another example of the way we conflate what we believe the real world to be with that of drama and fiction. And those things aren't the same, but they're more and more frequently they're coming together in one sort of element. And unfortunately the news business is also part of that coming together of different elements. So it's not necessarily a good thing.
I can't say that it's been affected positively for the large part. I think that shows like Real World make people want to seek out dramatic situations. Like, oh, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. The people on Real World are not really talking like that. Their lives wouldn't be like that if the producers weren't whispering in their ear, something like that. They said that on a documentary, so I think it's kind of screwed up. Reality television isn't really reality. All it is sitcoms without good writing.
I don't think that reality TV has had that much of an impact on society. I feel that those people who enjoy watching reality TV watch it, and those who hate it avoid it.
Reality TV first came out, like with The Real World in like 1990. I think it was really revolutionary, and I think that the things that we saw on TV were real and people could actually relate to them because, it wasn't like acting. But now with reality TV, it's kind of like fake, everything's scripted, like you have like The Rock of Love, Flavor Flav, and all these crazy shows that are like set up and like you have to go through a process for them and everything, so it's not really natural anymore. So it just kind of like, I don't know, takes society down. Like it's just not as good as it used to be.
Well, I personally don't watch it, so it's difficult for me to give you a first-hand opinion about it from my perspective. But I can say that people talk about it all the time, so it's definitely affected people in the sense that it's a topic of conversation. There's blogs written about it, news columns about it. Our celebrities have spun out of it now, so these very ordinary people have become celebrities from it. So I think it's made an impact.
I actually really like reality television, and especially shows that document like people's lives. So like Teen Mom, like addicted to it. But I think that the stupid shows like the Real World Road Rules Challenge is really stupid, and I don't know. I just like watching other people's lives. I don't really like watching people do challenges.
I think in a way reality TV can be detrimental to society because while a lot of people think that reality TV is in fact reality, much of the material is scripted, so it can produce unrealistic expectations for people in their own lives and their own body image and their careers and stuff. So I think that people really need to be aware that it is not a typical scenario for citizens to be living in.
In all honesty, I think that this generation sees reality TV and looks at these kids who are rich for doing little to nothing, and they think that they can also achieve that. So, in other words, they see these idols as having so much money, but for not having accomplished anything. So I think that sends the wrong message to kids nowadays.
Probably not like that, Will, just because I think a lot of people look at them as actually reality when they're pretty much scripted, and it's not really the best people in our society either that generally go on these shows. So I don't think it's affected it that much, but I just don't think it's been positive.
Well, it's made a lot of regular people really, really famous for no reason. And I think society as a whole has become obsessed with it. It's a whole new culture.